I'm Isaac Mulcrone, I'm 16 years old and I own Youth Jam Radio.
This is Youth Jam Radio, a positive alternative for Perth's youth.
I started Youth Jam Radio because I wanted to make a positive influence for Perth's youth. So when I was a kid, I wanted to be a bus driver. I used to go on bus days every year and travelled around the UK, but I never thought I'd be a radio announcer until 2015 when I started doing music producing with 98.5. So it wasn't really a dream of mine until back then. So I worked for 98.5 Sunshine FM for 2 years. I did some volunteer work there, and that kind of inspired me to start the station. I started it on the 1st of March 2017, and we started off with one computer in a small room with no door. We found some partners and some employees, and that's just how it grew. So one of the struggles I've had owning Youth Jam Radio, maintaining a great level of behaviour from my staff. It was difficult at first to make sure that they all followed the rules and didn't breach the guidelines. I'll get fined, it's pretty bad. That's been a struggle. Also keeping it on air all the time, that's always stressful when the weather's bad. Also, just the main struggle has always been being in a house studio. It's always noisy outside, but we've gotten over that, and it's good now. Youth Jam Radio is a positive influence for the people of Perth. We're different because, unlike all the other stations, we remove negativity from our network. We make sure that our station is clean, appropriate, and funny, but also influential to the listeners. And we're also listener-funded, non-government support network, which means we're very different to all the other stations in Perth. When I told my family about Youth Jam Radio, they thought, oh no, another one of these things is going to fail and crash and burn miserably. They weren't all that optimistic at the beginning, but after a while they were like, oh, this seems like it might work for a wee while, so they support it now. And it's not really much different being a business owner at 16. People treat you the same. When you're to conferences, they don't really care about your age. Really, it's just a number. But I suppose there's people who, they don't like your age, like the haters. They don't like that you're 16. They think that it should be owned by an older person. But most people don't really care about your age, and that is just a number, really. I reckon young people should always own businesses. I think that if you've got the right creative mind and the right mindset, then go for it. If you've got passion, energy, go for it. As I said before, age is just a number. Go for it, people. Compared to other businesses, I reckon that my one, because we're aimed at the youth, we have more energy, and that because I am a youth, we are more equipped to really help them and to broadcast to them what stuff that they want. In the surveys we see that we're doing a good job and that people love what we're talking about. So one of the responsibilities I have as a station owner is to ensure the music is clean, the content is clean, as well as monitoring our social media. I'm also responsible of making sure that our staff are friendly and approachable during our outdoor broadcasts, as well as maintaining a high standard of work ethic. Being a student whilst owning Youth Jam Radio is always got its challenges. It can be stressful as well, as you have a lot of work to do for both business and school. What motivates me as the station owner is all the stories we get in from listeners. People have talked to us about how we've helped them in their life and how their struggles have been fixed from our station. I love that it's positive and that we can help people, and that's just the major motivational factor. I want to continue being a youth broadcaster, so whatever I do with the money will go towards making Youth Jam Radio a youth station. I hope people get from me that failing is not a reason to give up on your dream, and just keep on striving for success, as you will get there one day. One day.